The push-reel mower. This is the oldest type of lawn mower still in regular use today, and its basic design has remained largely unchanged since the mid-1800s when it was first developed in England. A push-reel mower has no engine. The cutting action comes entirely from a cylinder of curved blades that spin as the user pushes the mower forward, pressing grass against a fixed bottom blade and slicing it cleanly in a scissors-like motion. The cut it produces is actually superior to most powered mowers from a horticultural standpoint, because it severs the grass blade cleanly rather than tearing it. Torn grass tips turn brown and become more susceptible to disease. A reel cut leaves the lawn looking finer and recovering faster. Push-reel mowers are quiet, require almost no maintenance, produce no emissions, and cost a fraction of what a powered mower does. They work best on flat lawns with relatively fine grass, and they struggle with tall or thick growth. For the right yard and the right owner, nothing else comes close. The gas-powered push mower. For most of the 20th century, this was the standard piece of lawn care equipment found in garages across North America and much of the world. A gas-powered push mower uses a small internal combustion engine, typically running on regular unleaded gasoline, to spin a single horizontal blade at high speed beneath a protective deck. The rotating blade creates a vacuum effect that lifts grass upright before cutting it, which produces a reasonably even finish across most lawn types. These mowers are self-contained, require no power cord, and can handle grass of varying heights and thicknesses with little difficulty. The trade-off is maintenance. Gas mowers need regular oil changes, air filter replacements, spark plug checks, and carburetor attention, particularly after sitting and used through winter. They are also noisy and produce exhaust emissions. Despite those drawbacks, the gas push mower remains widely used because it is reliable, powerful, and familiar to generations of homeowners. The self-propelled mower. A self-propelled mower is essentially a gas or battery-powered push mower with one important addition: a drive system that moves the mower forward on its own, so the operator only needs to guide it rather than physically push it. This distinction matters enormously on hilly terrain, large properties, or for users who find pushing a heavy mower physically demanding. Self-propelled mowers typically offer front-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive, or all-wheel drive configurations. Rear-wheel drive provides better traction on slopes. Front-wheel drive is easier to maneuver around obstacles. The speed is usually adjustable, allowing the operator to match the mower's pace to their natural walking speed. These mowers are heavier and more expensive than standard push models, but for anyone managing a lawn larger than a quarter acre with any significant grade change, the extra cost pays for itself fairly quickly in reduced physical effort. The electric corded mower. Electric corded mowers plug directly into a household outlet and draw continuous power through a cable that trails behind the machine during use. They are lighter than gas mowers, quieter, and require almost no maintenance beyond blade sharpening and occasional cleaning. There is no engine to service, no fuel to store, and no pull cord to wrestle with at the start of the season. The mower starts instantly with the press of a button. The obvious limitation is the cord itself. Managing a power cable while mowing requires constant attention to avoid running over it, and the length of the cord determines the maximum distance from the outlet the mower can reach. For small, simply shaped yards close to an accessible power source, corded electric mowers are practical and efficient. For larger or more irregularly shaped properties, the cord becomes more of an obstacle than it is worth managing. The battery-powered cordless mower. Cordless electric mowers run on rechargeable lithium-ion battery packs and represent one of the fastest-growing segments of the lawn care market over the past decade. They combine the low-maintenance and quiet operation of corded electric mowers with the freedom of movement that gas mowers provide. Modern lithium-ion batteries have improved dramatically in both capacity and longevity, and a fully charged pack on a quality cordless mower can now handle lawns of up to half an acre on a single charge in many conditions. Runtime depends on grass thickness, terrain, and cutting height. Battery charge time varies by model, but typically ranges from 30 minutes to a few hours. The batteries for many major brands are interchangeable across a range of tools, which adds value for homeowners who already own battery-powered string trimmers, blowers, or other equipment in the same system. The riding mower. Riding mowers are sit-down machines designed for larger residential properties, where walking behind a mower would take an impractical amount of time. The operator sits on a seat above the cutting deck, steers with a wheel or lap bars, and controls forward movement and blade engagement from that position. Most riding mowers use a gas engine, though battery-powered models have begun entering the market in recent years. Cutting decks on riding mowers range from roughly 30 inches to over 50 inches in width, and a wider deck means fewer passes needed to cover a given area. Riding mowers handle flat to moderately sloped terrain well, but their weight and turning geometry can make steep hillsides problematic. For properties between 1 and 3 acres, A riding mower is often the most practical and time-efficient choice available, without stepping up to more specialized equipment. The zero-turn mower. Zero-turn mowers are identifiable by their distinctive lap bar steering system and their ability to spin in place, completing a full turn within their own footprint rather than requiring a wide arc. This maneuverability makes them exceptionally efficient around trees, garden beds, fence posts, and other obstacles that force a conventional riding mower to make multiple passes. The lap bars control two independently driven rear wheels, allowing the operator to slow or reverse one side while the other continues forward, producing the characteristic pivoting motion. Zero-turn mowers are faster than conventional riding mowers on open ground and dramatically reduce the time spent trimming around obstacles. They are standard equipment on professional landscaping crews for this reason, and residential versions have become increasingly accessible in price over the past decade. They are less suited to steep slopes than conventional riding mowers because the rear-wheel drive system can lose traction on grades. The robotic mower. Robotic mowers are autonomous battery-powered machines that cut grass on a programmed schedule without any direct operator involvement. Most systems use a boundary wire installed around the perimeter of the lawn to define the cutting area, and the mower navigates within that boundary using a combination of sensors and randomized or mapped movement patterns. Newer models increasingly use GPS and camera-based navigation rather than physical wires. The mower returns to its charging station automatically when the battery runs low and resumes cutting once recharged. Because robotic mowers cut frequently in small increments, they keep grass at a consistently short height, and the fine clippings they produce decompose quickly back into the lawn as a natural fertilizer. The upfront cost is higher than most conventional mowers, and the installation of boundary systems requires some initial effort, but ongoing time investment from the owner is minimal. The hover mower. Hover mowers use a cushion of air generated by the spinning blade to lift the machine slightly off the ground, allowing it to glide across the lawn surface in any direction rather than rolling on wheels. This omnidirectional movement makes them particularly well suited to slopes, banks, and awkwardly shaped areas where a wheeled mower would be difficult to maneuver. They are lightweight, typically electric, and can be swung side to side in a scythe-like motion that covers irregular terrain efficiently. Hover mowers are more common in the United Kingdom and parts of Europe than in North America, largely because lawn shapes and terrain in those regions tend to reward their particular strengths. They are not ideal for large flat lawns, where the absence of wheels and the relatively narrow cutting width make them slower and more tiring to use than a conventional push mower would be. The reel mower with engine. Powered reel mowers combine the clean scissor cut action of a reel blade system with a gasoline or electric engine to drive both the blade cylinder and the forward movement of the machine. They are the standard equipment used on golf course fairways, sports fields, and fine residential lawns where cut quality is the primary concern. The precisely calibrated cutting height and the smooth, consistent finish a powered reel mower produces are simply not achievable with a rotary blade system. These machines require more careful maintenance than rotary mowers, including regular adjustment of the blade-to-bed knife clearance and periodic reel grinding to keep the cutting edges sharp. For ordinary residential use, they represent more complexity and cost than most homeowners need, but for anyone managing a lawn where appearance is taken seriously, the difference in results is immediately visible.